Luna always thought her backyard was just, well, a backyard. Normal and full of weeds. But that was before she found something glowing beneath the dirt. Something scientists would say disappeared millions of years ago. And the moment she touched it, the world she knew simply vanished. But let's rewind a bit. All the way back to the moment this incredible adventure began. All started on a perfectly ordinary afternoon. 11-year-old Luna was kneeling in her backyard, pulling up stubborn weeds for a school science project. She sighed, wiping a smudge of dirt from her cheek. Ugh, why does every single project have to start with digging in the dirt? Just then, her trowel hit something hard with a loud clink. What in the world? She muttered, leaning in closer. She brushed away the soil and her eyes went wide. Peeking out from the earth was a crystal, pulsing with a faint, otherworldly blue light. Okay, she whispered to herself, that is definitely not normal. As if on cue, the crystal began to hum, vibrating in her hand like a tiny, powerful heartbeat. Before Luna could even think to drop it, the crystal unleashed a blinding flash of blue light. In an instant, a circular portal ripped open right in front of her, swirling and shimmering like liquid sky. Luna stumbled backward, her heart pounding. Nope, absolutely not. This is so not safe, but it was too late. A powerful, invisible force began to pull her in. She dug her heels into the grass, but it was no use. She screamed as she was yanked off her feet and into the swirling vortex. When Luna's vision cleared, she was no longer in her backyard. She had landed with a soft thud in the middle of a forest, unlike anything she had ever seen. Third, the trees themselves glowed with soft, shifting colors. Luna pushed herself up, looking around in utter disbelief. Okay, she thought aloud, either I'm dreaming a really weird dream, or I am in some serious trouble. Just then, she heard a rustling in the bushes behind her. She spun around to see a raccoon standing on its hind legs, wearing a tiny, perfectly fitted tool belt. Decay. The raccoon tilted its head. You definitely look lost, it said. Need a tour guide? Luna's jaw dropped. You can talk. The raccoon, whose name was Pip, shrugged. You scream, he replied matter-of-factly. I guess we all have our talents. Suddenly, a tiny, brilliant light zipped through the air and hovered in front of Luna's face. It was a small fairy, with wings that glowed like a swarm of fireflies. She's here, the fairy said in a chiming voice. It means the crystal chose her. Luna held up the crystal, which was still glowing faintly in her palm. Chose me for what? She asked, her confusion growing by the second. But before anyone could answer, the ground began to tremble. A massive shadow swept across the glowing trees, darkening the sparkling air. Pip's eyes went wide with fear. Oh, great, he whispered. He's awake. With a crash, a baby dragon burst through the bushes. It was small, but it was definitely a dragon. It let out a tiny sneeze, and a shower of sparks flew from its nostrils. Sorry, the baby dragon, Bolt, whimpered. I can't control it. One of the sparks landed on a nearby bush, which immediately burst into flames. Bloom acted fast, waving her hands and summoning glowing green vines to douse the fire. He's just scared, she explained. Dragons sneeze sparks when their magic overloads. Ignoring her own fear, Luna calmly knelt down to the dragon's eye level. Hey, it's okay, she said softly. I get scared too, sometimes, as she spoke. Bolts panicked, breathing slowed, and the sparks fizzled out. He nudged her hand gently. Pip stared in amazement. Wow, he actually likes you. That's really rare. Bloom nodded, a thoughtful look on her face. Then it's true. She really is the one chosen by the crystal. Luna stood up, feeling a new sense of curiosity push away her fear. She looked from her new friends to the glowing crystal in her hand. Chosen for what, exactly? She asked. The crystal pulsed, shining brighter than ever before. Only time will tell. Sometimes, the scariest moments are the ones that lead you to the most incredible places. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more adventures.